Hey, what's up guys, Electro here, welcome back to Construction Sim 2015 and episode 31. Halfway through this large, what can we call it, like apartment office block building. We have driven our first piles, which was in the last episode, and I am just connecting up our new flatbed drop side trailer because we're going to need that after the next step. But for now, what I'm going to do is jump out of the Lowboy and we're going to jump into the concrete pump and we're going to fly on over to the construction site. I don't know if we can fast travel there because for some reason it doesn't like picking up the right site. Anyway, the guys are working on that. So yeah, we've drilled, we just need to go and pour concrete. We might have enough in this already. Let's have a look and see if I can get to... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the game recently, but it never brings up the construction site anymore. So I can't ever fast travel there. So what's closer? The train station or the wool factory? You know what? We will just drive there and I'll cut it out. So... you guys don't need to worry about that. Right, so yeah, we have arrived at the right site. And what we're going to do is... we park right in the middle, I reckon. We should be in a good position to do all four of these. So we'll deploy our outriggers. And then I think we should be able to get concrete in all four of these piles. So we'll swap to the crane mode. Let's get rid of that mouse out of the way. Don't really ever know what's right with this, whether or not we have to extend this main arm all the way and then this one sort of folds out itself. I think that's probably what we have to do. Let's go with this one first. Is that even going to work? No, I don't think it is it? I think I'm a little bit too close to that one. So I might have to use the crane and the concrete bucket for that. I don't know actually, because then I'll have to go and collect it. Decisions. I think we'll just manoeuvre this a little bit better. I don't even think I'm getting that one, am I? Oh, maybe. I don't know if that did it or not. Come on, turn a bit quicker. This thing's so slow. Yeah, I've definitely parked far too close. I don't know actually, maybe I did get that one enough. Whether or not we're going to get that last corner, I don't think we will, but we're certainly going to have enough concrete to pour all four piles. We're only on 98%, so there's definitely enough in there. We don't need to go and do a trip to the gravel plant. Okay, let's reset that. And again. And then what we'll do is I might put it over in a corner here. So hopefully it's kind of like out of the way. What's really good is that we can sort of like smash it into the fence as well and then spin it round. That'll do. Probably don't need that hopper open. However, what I do need to do is unfold this properly. That would be super awesome if I wasn't being a complete tool about it. That's better. Yeah, that's what we should have done. I don't think we'd have reached that far corner, but we're certainly going to be alright getting this last one here. Oh, wrong button. Sometimes you really want the physics in this game to not swing this bloody pipe. Okay, yeah, that's done. Pour concrete. Oh, we got more concrete pouring to do. Okay. That's into the walls, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to need to move that. Just get it into a bit of a better position, really. As I figured out, it doesn't really doesn't reach that well, this thing. I say it doesn't reach that well. It's all right. It's just not as good as the tower crane when it comes to like precision pouring. Are we going to unfold, or are we going to not unfold? There we go, that's better. See, I'm fairly sure you're probably supposed to have that first boom like horizontal, so the way it is at the minute, and then this does almost like a 90-degree bend. So we are pretty much like that. I know it does go all the way up, but if I was going to think about doing something like this, then yeah, I reckon that's probably the right way of doing it. Unless, of course, you're looking at getting up like more than a couple of stories. Definitely got a sensitivity issue with my Xbox controller, and I don't really know what. But it's starting to annoy me. I'm not even touching it and it's still extending out. Luckily I can waste as much concrete as I like, because when I pour it outside of the wall it doesn't actually count as depleting. So hopefully you guys have been alright. It's been a bit of a busy week for me. I'm trying to come up with a more structured upload schedule, but I'm not sure if I'm going to ever be able to keep up doing more than well, not even more than a stream, like a video a day. I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep up doing a video a day. It's quite a lot of work. If you guys, out of interest, do any sort of YouTube work yourself, you just let me know what you do about promoting your videos, because I spend a hell of a lot of time sort of what's the right word, syncing, I don't know, linking my my videos to my sort of other accounts, not my other YouTube accounts, but my like social media accounts and my blogs and things like that. So I tend to have, what is going on with this thing? No, I don't want it to go down, dickhead. Yeah, so I spend a lot of time sort of linking the videos to things like Tumblr and Pinterest and a few other bits and pieces. And it kind of like, I don't know, the videoing doesn't take that long, apart from the fact that it takes damn ages to encode and upload, averaging about an hour and a half per construction sim video, and then God, it can be anything up to sort of like 2 hours to upload it to YouTube. And I've got a fairly decent connection, although it's probably running at about 3 megabits per second, I think. I know that should sound a lot, shouldn't it? But it's not. Yeah, we need to zoom in a bit. But yeah, it's taking ages, which is a little bit annoying. And I don't really know what the solution to that is, other than making the video smaller. I've tried handbrake, but then I can spend another, I don't know, probably like another 2 to 3 hours encoding or re-encoding another video, when actually I could just spend that time uploading it to YouTube. So I'm really not sure what the solution is. That's what I was going to say. Do I want to pour? Because I'm kind of like done pouring now. This is starting to annoy me. So there's another negative thing for this concrete pump, I would suggest, is that doing this sort of work with it is actually quite tricky. It's much easier to do this kind of thing with a tower crane. I know I've got the tower crane there, but I didn't bring the bucket with me. So if you guys have any tricks to sort of like, I don't know, shorten the amount of time it takes to encode and upload, feel free to whack a comment below or send me a message, because that's the one thing that's taken me damn ages at the minute. I'm trying to utilise Facebook as much as possible as well. Not my own personal page, but I don't know, I have a gamer profile page, so we have an Electro gamer Facebook page. If you guys haven't liked it yet, then I'd love it if you could. It's not that popular at the minute, and equally it would be great if we could all sort of catch up on social media. It would be awesome. I'll post all of the links to all of the videos I've uploaded to Facebook. God, this is tricky. I've only got a little bit more to do actually, so I don't know why I'm wasting my time on that bit. So yeah, we could all sort of like hang out on Facebook. That'd be good. Give us some comments on the videos. It'd be awesome. And I know that helps with getting videos ranked on YouTube. So it would help me out massively if you guys. Wow, we're now pouring onto a roof. So yeah, it would help me out massively if you guys were willing to do that. That'd be super awesome. Okay, let's get rid of the concrete pump because I don't think we've got any more concrete pumping to do. Let's have a quick look. We have got the prefab walls and then we've got the wall primer, etc. So actually, what have we got? So I hate this. It's so springy, this bloody menu. I scroll down and I miss half of it. Okay, so we've got prefab walls, that's fine. Then I can't see this bit. We have got to do wall primer, insulation material, concrete bags. Okay, that's that one, stage 4. Wall primer, concrete bags, drywall. We should be able to do 4 and 5 together. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 16 things to go on a trailer. I'm pretty confident we can do that with our large flatbed. Prefab walls obviously we can't, so yeah, what was I saying? Facebook wise, super awesome if you guys can link into me on Facebook, because that is one of the good metrics for getting videos ranked. And I'll put little clips as well of the videos that we do play. Actually, we'll take this back to the home base. Put little short clips up to sort of 2 minutes long of each video. So if you guys want to particularly look at a highlight or something, then you can do. And it's a good way of seeing what's in the video. I started doing that at the start of videos at some point, and whether or not it worked, I don't know. Have a look, and if you can see sort of me putting highlights at the start of a video so you guys can see what's coming, rather than having to watch an hour-long episode or something like that, then let me know what you think, because I might start doing that again. It kind of worked, I suppose, to a degree. I know we don't need to go here yet, but you know what, I'm going to go and dump the trailer there, and then I can fly over with just the tractor unit to the wall factory, and then all we need to do is just come back here and pick up the flatbed trailer, or load it as well actually, pick it up, and then we're good to go. Cheat time, we're going to fly across the central res. I don't care. Ooh. Okay, let's just drop off this trailer. That can stay there, and then we will load up what we need to in a minute. Let's go over to the wall factory. Yes, we're going to have to hire a trailer over there. Because I don't think... No, we haven't got one. That's good. Let's peg it on over to the foreman. Okay, that's what we need, but we also need a rental trailer. Yes. Don't know why it chucks me out of the bloody menu when I do that. Yes. Good, that should be loaded. Now's going to be the moment of truth as to whether or not we are going to have a tower crane. The DLC tower crane is going to be big enough, because it wasn't last time. But then, to be fair, we were pouring concrete on the top and other similar stuff, so actually it might not be an issue. I always thought it was a pain here to drive over the rails for this crane. Actually, I don't think you do. You can fly around this way, can't we? So, channel-wise, still going strong with this game. Construction Sim's not going anywhere. We will continue with Fallout 4 and Just Cause 3. There's a fair amount still to do on those, but what I've started to do on both is I'm not going to do absolutely everything on camera like we were, because I just don't think it's needed. I'm going to stick purely to story missions, I think, and that's pretty much it. I'd like to be able to wind them up before the summer. Fallout 4's still got some life in it because there's a DLC. I suppose Just Cause 3 has as well. We're nowhere near getting to the Sky Fortress and that just yet. What else are we playing? Kona. If you guys love story games, I do, then have a look at Kona. It's still in early access, which means it's basically in early development, and you could probably call it an alpha. So there are still bugs, there's still bits that are still being created for the game, and there's bits that you can't get to or go to. So I'm going to play as much of that as I can. And we're going to get as far as we can through the game, and see how we get on. It is a really good sort of story game, good puzzle game, so it's nowhere near as good as like The Witness. I haven't got that, but I've seen a couple of videos, and if you guys like puzzle games, then pretty much it's pretty much an outstanding game for puzzles. If you like things like Snake, or I don't really know how to describe it, they're like Snake, I suppose. Basically you just have to fight your way through like a little maze with it's hard to explain. Have a look at it. I might chuck a link into the description below. So, okay, tower crane time. So yeah, have a look at Kona. That's on the channel at the moment. We're on episode 2 up this week, and quite a good sort of like 70s detective style puzzle game. Hello, why can't I pick that up? Oh, I can. I was just too low. And what else is coming? There's a really good game coming out today called Jalopy. It's got absolutely crap graphics. I'll say they're crap. They're not. They're I don't know how to describe them. They are like almost like cartoony. You know how Borderlands was? A little bit like that. And it, I don't know, it's just such an awesome premise to it. You're starting off in Germany basically after World War II, and you're using something, a little vehicle called a Trabant, which is pretty much the only vehicle that you could get in, I think it was Eastern Germany at that point. So like Western was being controlled by most of Europe and America, so England and America were on the west. Quote me if I'm wrong on this. I have been to Berlin and kind of like learnt a little bit about it. I felt I needed to. Whereas Eastern Germany was the kind of like the Russian part of Berlin. Or part of Germany, sorry. Because obviously it was split into two, the entire country. I think. I've only been to Berlin, so I don't actually know 100%. But yeah, let me know if I'm wrong on that. I'm fairly confident it was the entirety of Germany that was split into two, because the wall went all the way down from north to south, didn't it? Anyway, clearly clearly Russia and the rest of Europe didn't get on 100%. Hence the reason they built the wall, and you had a massive disparity in the population basically, and you can kind of still see that in Berlin today. You go there and there are still parts of Eastern Germany, or what would have been Eastern Germany, that are just tower blocks and other sort of similar buildings. They were pretty much deprived, whereas the West was fairly affluent. I mean, it was still a war-torn sort of area. Anyway, yeah, back to Jalopy, the game. You kind of play this character that is going to do a road trip through what's called the GDR, so the German Democratic Republic, and you use the Trabant to do it, and you kind of have to fix it up at the start and then get in it, and supposedly you can go to quite a few places within the GDR. So that's coming out today. In fact, it's coming out in about an hour or two. I plan on grabbing that. It's only going to be about 9-10 quid, I think. Sorry, if you're not familiar with the term quid because you're not from England, then £9 or £10. So probably going to be about $15 maybe. Well worth having a look. Oh, missed it. Yeah, well worth having a look. It's something that I saw. Actually, a guy that plays this game, the Northern Alex. Alex, if you're watching this, I love your videos. Not so much the emergency ones. Although I have watched a few, but your construction sim ones are good. If you ever want to do a Let's Play multiplayer, then let me know. I'd be interested in that. But anyway, yeah, I saw Jalopy on his channel. He's only played like the first little part of it because it's still early access and it's not all there. And that's kind of like what got me interested in it. So I will be playing that. We're going to get a little way through Kona first and then probably start on it. I don't really think there's that much left in Kona. We've probably got another 2 or 3 episodes to go. And that will be that. And then we'll have to pick it up again in the future. Because there's not really that much left to do. It's a very good mystery game, I know, but what else have we got? Not really many more sims coming out, but I've kind of tried to pick up Armour 3 again because I want to do a Let's Play on that from the campaign point of view. I appreciate the channel's a little bit mixed at the moment, and that kind of reflects the game style that I like, because I kind of like my sim games. So actually this game is kind of kept my interest going. I do like it because you kind of have to work at doing certain things. It is pretty slow, so things like this, getting them into position, means this is pretty damn slow. And I'm going to cheat a little bit by just popping these things in when I need to. Oh. Come on, stop swinging. There we go. So yeah, but the channel is a little bit mixed, and it kind of reflects the games I like playing. So I apologise for that. I do like sim games. This one's good. I've got FSX and I've got X-Plane 10. I've only recently got myself a decent flight stick and controller, so that might be coming in the future. Well, it probably will, to be honest. I just want to work out what add-ons to whack into the game. I'm nowhere near the level of people like Squirrel and Alex to a degree, because those guys can pilot things quite well. And do you know what? I don't even know how to start up a plane at the minute. What else we got? Cliffs of Dover. Oh, okay, that kind of chucked us out then. Okay, so we're on to the wall primer and the rest of it now. That's out the way and detached. We can probably just send that back to the wall factory in a minute. And we'll go back to the home base in the city. No, wrong one. I wanted to go to the building materials dealer. I'll just hook up the trailer again. And what we're going to go and do, actually our guys have probably finished doing what they're doing, so I need to set them running on their next stage. Yep. And we are going to go and buy our stuff. So the first part we need is concrete bags. I think it was 3 of them. Two. Okay. Insulation material is 3, and wall primer was 2 as well. Okay. Did that buy it? No. So actually let's have a look at this. So we need 2 wall primer there. And we need 3 there. So 5 wall primer. 3 insulation. 4 concrete bags. 4 drywall. So 5, 3, 4 and 4. Oops. So I need 4 of those. Insulation I need 3. I need 5 wall primers. And I need 4 drywalls. We'll purchase all of that because that's all going on the truck. We need a forklift as well because we sold that last time we were here. Come on, rental vehicles, forklift, yes. Now, oh, we ran into it. So they are our concrete bags. I'll try and do this in order, so yeah, what other sim games have we got? Arma 3 we're probably going to be looking at. I appreciate it's an old game, but it's still quite popular. I've got a load of survival games as well. Early access tester review we're going to keep doing. Wow, that didn't work. And early access tester review, God, we've picked up some awful crap on that Monday sort of playthrough. Yeah, if you guys have ever heard of it, I mean, have a look at it. I've done a video on something called Martial Law. Jesus Christ, that game is awful. I mean, I've played some pretty crap games, but if you guys are into like the survival genre, like DayZ and things like that, then have a look at my video on the channel. Just go onto the early access tester review playlist, and you can see just how bad it is. It is absolutely horrendous. So yeah, that's going to continue. What else have we got? I've been playing Minecraft recently. I know it's sad. It's a kid's game, isn't it? Well, it's not really. You know what? It's actually quite addictive. Kind of reminds me of games I played as a kid in my childhood. I mean, yeah. I'm a bit annoyed I didn't get into it earlier, if I'm honest, when it first started. Because it's actually quite a good game. Oh crap, that's going over. That's coming off. Okay, let's see if we can twat that across. You know, on a normal forklift you'd have the ability to sort of like move the forks from side to side for issues like this. Yeah. Yeah, easy done. Professional forklift driver there, look. You can tell I did a forklift course. I say course, it was like half a day, learn how to drive a forklift. About 15 years ago. 16 years ago. This is the wall primer, I think, so we've got 4 of these to get. So yeah, I don't know, I'm half inclined to do some sort of like Minecraft tutorial video. One of the videos of channels that I follow is Paul Saws Jr. He's pretty much the king of Minecraft. He's one of the first people to do videos, and although he is playing Minecraft 1.9, he hasn't done like a tutorial on that version yet. It's more like a roleplay, let's play. It's actually quite cool. It works for him now. And quite funny going back and watching some of his videos, seeing how he started. I say it's funny. It's pretty much how everyone started, really, isn't it? You know, almost asking for likes and comments and stuff like that on a daily basis when you're uploading videos. Because without them, well, without an audience, you haven't really got anything to do, have you? So. You guys are the heart and soul of YouTube. I'm an audience for other people as well, so I know exactly what you're like. You're just ordinary people. And certainly without you guys I wouldn't be doing this. I'd probably be doing stuff my wife wants me to do, like decorating and... Oh, no. Because we're trying to go out at an angle. Yeah, I'd probably be doing boring stuff around the house. Don't tell her I said that. Get this last couple of wall primers. And stick. Well, I thought I was going to smash it into the racking. Then we're going to stick these around the back. going to have to move the trailer, I think, because it's caught. Why are you trying to turn like that, you bloody idiot? No, come on, off. Actually, we'll get that last wall primer there. What else would I do? I'll probably be paragliding actually, if it wasn't so bloody windy. I've got so many damn hobbies, it's unbelievable. I don't get time to do any of them. Yeah, fishing, paragliding. I've got 2 kayaks. Don't live anywhere near the sea. It's awesome. I don't just sit in the back garden in them either. So yeah, normally on a forklift you'd have the ability to turn this sort of left and right. Sorry, move it left and right, and it's for issues like that when you don't want the pallets to be sort of next to each other. No, I don't want it fastened, knobber. And I don't want it to come off either, really. Would be good. Okay, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 still more to go. So this is probably getting a little bit tedious now. We're going to load up the rest, and I'll catch up with you guys when we're done. Okay, guys, last pallet going on of the I don't know what these are called, but they look like plasterboards, so they're like wall something, whatever they are. They're going on anyway. When they want to come off, that is. No, off. There we go. Just dump this here. And all being well, that should now all attach. Yes, good. Do our side dart and then we'll head on back to the construction site. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for Jalopy. Either because we're going to play it, or because it's just an awesome game that you guys can play. Whichever one you want, really. We're probably going to do a Let's Play on it, so if you guys want to hold off because it is an early access game, you want to see what it's all about, I'm going to do an early access tester review on it anyway. And you guys can let me know what you think of the game in the near future when we have when we've done our early access tester review. That will probably be coming out later on today. I might do it ready for Monday possibly, because that's normally when we do an early access tester review. Be on a Monday. And it kind of like keeps us ready for what early access games have come out in the last week. Well, the longest changing light in history that was. So yeah, we'll be doing a Let's Play on that. And I'm just fighting the urge to do a Minecraft Let's Play. I don't know whether or not you're the right crowd for that. You seem to be a sim crowd, certainly. It's always difficult to know when what what video someone joined up on. So perhaps give us a comment below on how you came about the channel, what video you joined up on, or certainly what playlist you joined up on, so, or subscribed on. What's your favourite playlist? Has it been Fallout 4? Has it been one of the early access tester reviews I've done? Has it been Construction Sim? I can almost guarantee the vast majority of you have come from Construction Sim videos, because they are by far the most popular I've got on the channel. So that would be my guess, is that you probably, the vast majority of you are Construction Sim 2015 fans. Either that, or you've come from something like City Economy, which, do you know what, I just can't bear myself. I can't bring myself to play it. I've tried. I've tried doing some more of the grass cutting missions and things like that, and I don't know what's wrong. I'm just disappointed with the game. It's just not. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Put it that way. Although Astrogen have released some really good games, this being one of them. They've also released some utter crap. And I'm not saying it's really that bad. It's not. If you are interested in City Economy, then don't let me stop you from getting it. But it's not as enjoyable as something like this. It's just not much variety in it, really. And it takes goddamn ages to pick stuff up. Oh, actually, whilst we're talking about Astrogen, picked up Bus Simulator 16. So yeah, we'll be doing a Let's Play on that as well. I know you guys like your sim games, so do I. Right, what are we picking up first? We have got to get our wall primer. So there they are, the yellow, the white buckets. So that first one. I think we've only got to do 3 this time, and then the rest can stay on the truck down below. So yeah, picked up Bus Simulator 16. It's got quite a good sort of game mechanic, I think you can probably call it. In that, yeah, you get to pick your routes and stuff like that. I wonder what was here before we started building this. Never really checked out what was already in position here. Whether or not there was a building that's then been flattened and we've come in and built on it. That would be an awesome way of adding to this game, wouldn't it? Is if we could destroy stuff as well. So that's what I kind of like about Construction Machine Simulator 16, is that you actually get to do some demolition work as well, which in reality you would probably do. Well, you always have to destroy something. Space and buildings and area to build is kind of at a premium, really, in most places. So I would guess that somewhere like this was already built on, and it's been destroyed or demolished prior to us getting here. So okay, it should be the last wall primer going up. So it's paint, isn't it? Technically wall primer. So a palette of paint going onto the roof. Yep, good. Next we have got to get insulation material. So we only have 3 of those, and that's all 3 of the yellows. There's 1. So yeah, Bus Sim 16, definitely going to be doing something on that. I tried to do a Let's Play on OMSI 2, but again, a little bit clicky in terms of getting that game to run properly, and it's purely down to the fact I don't think it was built, but it's not been built by a very well-known company like Astrogen or someone who's got a large team, sorry, should I say, I think it was built by not so much a sole developer, but a very small team. And don't get me wrong, it is a very good game, very, very immersive. You pretty much can do everything you can driving a bus, whereas you can't really do that in Bus Sim 16. To a degree, I suppose you can. You can click on nearly everything on the dashboard, but in OMSI you can click on everything on the dashboard. You can even open the window. It's that immersive, and it just looks so much better than Bus Sim 16. If you guys have seen any of the videos, have a look at squirrels or taffs, and yeah, it's the weather in it is absolutely pants. I mean, the window wipers go and it doesn't actually clear anything off because there's no moisture getting on the windscreen. Whereas don't put your window wipers on OMSI and within, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute you can't see out of it. Okay, last insulation material coming up. Okay, why does that say get naught? And 2 concrete bags we now need to do. I can't see them all. And they've all just gone flying. Awesome. Anyway, 2 for this stage, and then we've got the rest of the bits to pick up. Hopefully it's going to be within reach of this DLC crane, and we're not going to have the issues we had last time. Because, well, that I think is pretty much a design flaw for this crane and this game, is that if the DLC doesn't work, let's change our camera. Yeah, we've knocked them all flying, look. Maybe get off the, yeah, that'll be good. Bingo. Yeah, a bit of a design flaw for this DLC crane that it didn't reach on the last build that we did, but hey ho, I think we're definitely going to, well, we will, yeah, there's no thinking about it, we're definitely going to need to get the stock crane for the game, because whilst this DLC one's good, it does have its drawbacks. Okay, that should now miraculously change. Let's have a quick look and just make sure. Trailer disconnected, so where's all my stock now gone? Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, I can live with that. And yeah, we're still going to be okay, that's good. 4, we need wall primer first. I think there was 2 or 3 to go on this one, wasn't there? So yeah, massive drawback. If you guys are looking at whether or not you need to get the DLC crane, you don't. It doesn't add any extra missions as far as I'm aware, and it doesn't lock any of the game up. So if you're worried about getting it, or you're thinking about which one do I get, the Rotary Drilling Rig, do I get the DLC tower cranes, you know what, I'd go for the Rotary Drilling Rig, because that unlocks new missions, whereas you don't technically get anything extra by getting the DLC crane. Okay, we're going to need to change that view again. We need that last wall primer. zoom out. We'll see if we can get a good screenshot for this episode. That'll do. So yeah, out of the two, I'd definitely go for the Rotary Drilling Rig, because then it can unlock certainly new missions for you. I mean, this is a DLC mission because we wouldn't have been able to do it on the stock game or the vanilla game. I've only just learnt that name, or that term, vanilla. Seems to be something that describes like a stock game. I appear to be one missing. Did I miscount? I have as well, haven't I? Yeah, I think. Bugger. Okay. Let's just double check we've got the right amount of concrete bags and 4 drywall. Yeah, we've got the right amount of them. We're going to have to go back and get another tub of the white stuff. We'll do our concrete bags for now, though. So it looks like we needed 6 of the wall primers, and not 5. I will just have a run round there in a minute and just double check that, but okay, there's one of the bags done. Can only just see that other bag down there. It's on its side as well. What I might do is, no I won't actually, because then we'll lose all of this. I'll have to go back and get that last wall primer. I was going to get the guys to do it, but actually, are they still working? Keep forgetting to set them going on their task. What else have I picked up this week? I haven't got it yet, but if you guys have been thinking about getting Mad Max, the game, it looks like quite a cool game, and it was about $39.99. Well, if you guys want to get a bargain on it, you're going to have to act quick, but well, I say you have to act quick, you've got about a month left to do it, but have a look on the Humble Bundle and subscribe to their monthly bundle, because if you do subscribe and you do it quick enough, then you'll get Mad Max, and it's $12 and you get 4 games. It is probably the one and only time I'll say one and only. There's been quite a few occasions on the Humble Bundle that I've got some real bargains. This one is an amazing bargain. Mad Max is on my Steam wish list, just for when I want to get time to play it, and it's been on there for some time. It's still $39.99 as far as I remember. I haven't checked it in a little while, certainly the last couple of weeks, but that's purely because I know that I'm getting it on my next Humble Bumble. I can't even speak today. Humble Bundle monthly subscription. So yeah, Mad Max looks like a pretty awesome game. There's a really funny guy that plays it called Slipgator. Have a look at his channel and you can see what Mad Max is all about. He's done a playthrough of it, so I won't be doing the same because, well, it's been done. I'll say it's an old game. It came out in the middle of last year, so I don't plan on repeating what other people have done to death, and there is no real market for it per se. But But yeah, real bargain. I need something to sort of play in the downtime that I have between making videos, so I don't plan on doing any recording of Mad Max. Actually, kind of reminds me of another game I used to play on the Xbox. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. But very, very similar, sort of car-based and third-person based. It is. The game is sat behind me on a shelf, so I can probably find it quite quickly, but that would involve me moving away from the screen and the microphone, and we've got more important stuff to do. We're finishing this build at the moment. Okay, last two. Then we're just going to fly back. I think I'm going to reset both trailers, and I'm going to take the Lowboy truck back to the depot, or the home base, and we'll jump in the flatbed with the crane and whiz over to the materials trader, pick up that last pallet of wall primer, and then we'll come back over. Oh, hello, that moved twice. Why did that do that? A bit annoyed that I miscounted with the bloody wall primer. Could have sworn it said get 5. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it did say 3 each time. Okay, last drywall element going up. So this is the plasterboard. Miraculously, this small collection of things up here is going to be enough. Okay, the guys have done their bit. 315,000 that's given us. We can get them going on another build shortly. Up to 1.3 million again. We're only on level 13, so we've got a few more levels to go until we're done. Okay, that's that one done. And we are going to have to fly on over to we shall reset both of these trailers. Company, we need to go to motor pool. That can go back to, yep. And that can go back to the home base. Close. Just double check there isn't another wall primer here that bounced off or something when the trailer got disconnected. No. This can go back to the home base. Yes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to swap into the flatbed with a crane. We're going to go to the materials trader in the city. And this is where I find it sat on a bloody shelf. Just double check we haven't bought it and it's sat on one of the other bits of racking. No, good. Okay, so we need one more wall primer. Building materials. 1. Purchase. I'll just double check that was just the one we need. Yep, good. Drop the sides. Just grab this wall primer and then we'll go back to the site, so apologies about it guys. I thought we were going to have it done nice and quick. Clearly not. Pop the forklift back around here. attach our single wall primer. This looks bloody stupid sat on the back of that truck. And we'll go back over to the construction site. So this one should be nice and quick, hopefully. Well, I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. Okay, that's that unloaded. Quickly go and jump in the crane and we'll put the last wall primer up and see the complete of this build. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, it will do me a massive favour if you can hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, if you have, then thanks so much for supporting the channel and everything that I do. If you're in neither of those boats, which you're going to be in one of them, aren't you? You're either subscribed or you're not. Sorry, if you're in either of those boats, is what I should have said. Is another way that you can show your support is to give me a rating of some description, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever one you want. And if you feel the need to, then a comment in the comments section below. Certainly on anything that we've discussed throughout this video, because we are drawing to a conclusion. And equally, I want to try and help you out with your construction sim questions as much as possible. So if you do want to know anything, or equally there is anything that you feel that we haven't covered in this episode, then feel free to let me know. Okay, clear the construction site. That's going to ping us round. We're not going to see. And the build is done. So that's given us 218,000 and it's given us nearly 9,000 in XP. Wow. Well, we're back to the company premise. Okay, so we're going to have to jump into the flatbed with the train. Yeah, flatbed with the train. And we're going to have a look at this high rise. I can't even see the top. Okay, so that was pretty much all we did. They're all the floors, and yeah. So we can look around the back. So we've got some sort of play park equipment. It looks like a residential building, more than a like commercial or office block. Your little jump for joy. Ooh, yeah, we're done. Good. Maybe not that high, because otherwise you're going to end up in the pond that doesn't look like it's got any water in it. Or if it has, it's got fake water. So little skip and a hop for the completion of this job. Why not? That's what we're here for. And yeah, we're done, guys. So I'm just going to go and park this up, and then we'll get a nice little screenshot, I think. And there it is, there's our completed building. So yeah, we're done, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Before you go, as I mentioned before, help me out massively. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a rating of some description and a comment, and I'll catch you next time when we're back playing more Construction Sim 2015. Take care, guys. Bye for now.